What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus ROG gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to check out that Dragon Quest VII Reimagined game. Should run quite well on here too. It did on the Steam Decks. Now, it wasn't able to do 60 plus maxed out on the Steam Decks, but at least stayed over 30. And not everybody cares about 60 plus in a game like this, so those people would still be fine on high, which will probably be about the same here. I bet 1080p high will be anywhere from like 40s in the high 50s. It might go over 60 here and there, just like it did on the Steam Decks, but it seemed like it was mostly averaging in the 50s, which will probably be the same case here, because it's higher resolution and all that stuff. That usually evens out, even though they're more powerful. But hey, maybe I'll be really wrong. Maybe these will just blow the Steam Decks out of the water. Or maybe for some reason, this will be a laggy, stuttery mess. That's why we're gonna test it. So let's go ahead and hop on in. So we're gonna start off 1080p, high settings. Now, this is not gonna get you 60 everywhere, just like on the Steam Deck, but it did stay over 30, so if you're someone who does not care about 60 plus in a game like this, well, it can handle it no problem. Never dropped under 30 for me. Did seem to have a fair bit of stutter though, compared to the Steam Decks. But it might just be Windows being Windows. Sometimes Windows can be lame like that. From my testing, SteamOS generally seems to give you smoother frame times, regardless of frame rate. But alright, let's jump on into the game, let's see what it can do.
Huh?
So Not herpy, medium settings now, or in this game's case, balanced settings. Same difference though, but might as well use the correct terminology. And alright, that's the bottom already, and this does infinitely better for frame rate. You're definitely going to stay over 60, I can confidently say probably the whole game. There could be some spots where there's something really graphically intensive though, so I still am not going to say it, but you'll probably be good. .720p low now, so same resolution as the Steam Deck. I mean, that's 800p normally, but some games don't let me do that. Some are just like, nope, you're gonna do 720. Might be the capture computer's fault, not sure. But alrighty, let's go see what it can do, and it's way too much FPS and does not look very good. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but hey, the option's still there for the people who care all about frame rate and don't care about graphics. So we're gonna start all over again on the Ally X. Again, can't stay a constant 60 on the high settings at 1080, but if you do balanced to 1080, it just does just fine, at least where I was doing, because I decided to do that for the camera recorded portion. I don't think I mentioned that before, but that's what I did. A lot of times I just do whatever I did last, whether it be low or whatever, usually low, but nope, not this time. But alrighty, let's go see what this thing can do.
ほほう。
は？
ねえ。ほほう。
So, not herpy medium now, and we do definitely stay over 60, at least where I was at. And it was getting so much FPS, I can't fathom it dropping under 60 unless it's like for a quick, cutscene, like change, or maybe a stutter or something like that. But I don't think it's gonna sit there and you're gonna walk into a village or something and go, wow, shit, now we're down to 40 FPS. It could still happen, so I'm not gonna sit there and claim otherwise, but I think you'll probably be fine. But hey, if I'm wrong, obviously, somebody who has gone through the whole thing, please let me know. I would love to know. Either way, to the game we go.
あいたたたた。はあ、やれやれ。二人とも大丈夫か？
大丈夫なわけないでしょ。
さあ、そういえば見たことのない場所だな。島にこんなところがあったのか？
何言ってんのよ。あったに決まってるじゃない。にしても、それでなくても気分が悪いのに、もう本当に。さてと、じゃあ私は家に帰るからね。 でくれてありがとう。つまらなかった。
さて俺たちも行こう。今の声は行くぞ。
なんなのよここは。どうして魔物なんかいるのよ。
魔物？今のが
じゃなかったら今の薄気味悪い生き物は何？
So last up, 720p. Not really that necessary. It was already getting good FPS on 900p medium, but hey, if all you care about is FPS, you can absolutely still do this. So I figured I'd at least show what it's like. And alrighty, let's go ahead, do this, and then we'll do the balanced 1080p setting when I do the camera crew portion, just like on the Z1 Extreme White Ally.
誰？
驚かせてしまってすいません。僕の名前はキーファ。グランエスタードの。
エスタード？
あ、それとそこにいるのが僕の
それはそうと、この辺りは随分と申し遅れました。マチルダさん？マチルダさんはこんな暗いと。いえ、この草はそこにお墓に備えるって雑草をわざわざ。この草は花の代わりです。なのでせめて。あ、そうだ、花ならって種だけど。花のグランエスタードの森で拾ったの。いえ、すみません。もしよろしければ。もちろん全部あげるわ。ありがとうございます。では早速この種を。これで死んだ者の魂。死んだ者。ところであなた方は。
どこ？
申し上げにくいのですが、今すぐですが、この森を抜けた先にある種をいただいたお礼に。さて、では行きましょう。 ねえ。
So, 1080p on the Xbox Ally X now, and I think this was the only one that was really staying over 60 on high. It still had some hiccups though, just like the other ones, so the extra power doesn't really get rid of whatever the heck is causing that. But other than some hiccups and stuff, I think the lowest I saw was 63, so there's probably some spots it still will drop under 60 in the game, but at least where I was at, I think it was good. I would still just do 1080p balance settings myself, even on this thing, but hey, we're going to test out all the settings anyway, and then we'll do that 1080p balance thing for the camera recorded portion, just like we did on the other two.
Hi.
So now for non-RP medium, definitely stays over 60 now, although this one still felt like it was actually more stuttery than the other two. That happens in some games. It probably just needs some more time for the drivers to mature. The other ones are basically, they've been out for years already. One of them a year and the other one like a year and some change, the first one. So, they're a little more mature, even though this one's more powerful. They all had their hiccups when they were younger too. But alright, let's jump into the game.
どうも。
はい。
So last up, again, just like on the others, I don't think it's necessary, but 720p low settings. You can get some crazy FPS. You can pretend it's an esport. Though it sure does not look very good. Sometimes on these small screens you can't really tell a big difference, but oh boy can you on this one. It does not look very pretty. Either way, let's go hop on the game and you'll see what I mean. Then we'll do the 1080p balanced when we get to the camera recorded portion.
Yeah. 先へ進みましょう。先へ進みましょう。
Alrighty, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay. I went to balanced and 1080p for this one, kind of like we did at the Steam Decks.
Oh! Huh?
there's probably a boss down here to kill us. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if it was me and my friend in there, we'd probably just stab this guy, leave him for dead in here, and take all of our shit. Because this guy seems like he sucks and is no use to anybody. Scam people and all that stuff. And then pickpockets his own nephew. What a piece of work. But at least, yes, at least he didn't take that. That is the more important thing at the end of the day to us right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, I think we have all of it now.
Yeah. 俺たちに選ばれし者となる資格があるならばどうか受け入れてくれ。俺たちに新たな道を開いてくれ。
受け取ろうその心を。
Alright, well, there's something. It definitely didn't do that last time.
すごいぞ。開かずの扉はこんな仕掛けになっていたんだ。俺たちついにやったんだよな。
Well, hell yeah.
くー、あの奥に何があるのか楽しみだぜ。さあ行こう。本当の冒険の始まりだ。
And I think with that, we'll also move on to the next ally. Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay on the Ally X now. They're doomed, they tell ye. $15 gold. Nope, not yet. Maybe later. Ooh, there's somebody up there though. Maybe they might not let me pass without paying though. Let's see. Nope, okay. Some games do, some don't. I'm gonna smash pots. I can't afford any of that. Dang. That's pricey. I'd have to go slay a bunch of monsters to get that kind of gold. We be, says me. Except after C. Well, I guess I know what my next quest is.
緑色の宝玉を取ってきてほしいってお願い。お兄ちゃんたちもどこかでマチルダに会ったらそう伝えてくれないかな。僕もマチルダを探しに行きたいけど。
なあ、その緑色の宝玉探し、俺たちも手伝わないか？だよな。お前ならそう言ってくれると思ったぜ。
Anyway, though, why don't we use this opportunity to go move on over to that last ally? Alrighty, time for some camera recorded gameplay. I did what I did with the rest of the stuff. Just put it on 1080p and balanced graphics. Oh, they respawn. Oh, he's done. That's when she nonchalantly did as much damage as he did all powered up.
ざっとこんなもんね。
先へ進みましょう。
And he's down.
楽勝。
また強くなったぜ。
Oh, 3 of you. Well, that should be some good experience if I can win. Well, we're not getting by that, are we? I guess we are. That was easy. Oh, missed.
ざっとこんなもんね。
Ah, I should have done that first. Oh well. I think we can reset it by going up and down. Hopefully. Alright, good. So I'll do that one first. And that one will go with that one.
はい。
Alright, we'll fight these and then I think we'll wrap up. Alrighty then. Why don't we wrap up? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, and it seemed to run alright. You drop a little under 60 when you're on 1080p high, but except for when you were on the Xbox, Alex, that one seemed to stay above, at least where I was at, if you don't count the stutters. I seem to induce a lot more hiccups than the rest of the settings did, though. Must just be one setting in there it just doesn't like. That happens quite frequently on these things, but regardless, it was playable on all of the settings. But if you want 60 plus, you're just gonna have to do balanced. Even at 1080p, it seems to stay over 60 on balanced. So that's what I'd do. Either way, that's all for the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And I do a peace out with that hand yet, but still working on that pinky, so until it works better, left-handed peace out, and until the next video.